You know a thing or two about boxing, and you ride with Floyd, right?
Yeah. Money team is. I'm a affiliation with the money team.
All right. So after he beat Maidana for a second time last week, he's expected to have a couple of more fights with his Showtime deal. One in May, one in September. We talked about it on Monday about what he has left in the tank. So we'll pose that same question to you. How much do you think he has left?
I think he has a lot left in the tank. I just think Maidana was a hard opponent. You know what I mean? The first fight really got shaky for the viewers if you saw that. But the second one, after he was able to get some tape, he handled it a little better. Although he got rocked. He got rocked at the end of the third round. He had to grab the rope. That could have switched that whole fight around. You know what I mean? So that probably leading you to say what he has left in the tank. But I think he got something left in the tank.
Let me tell you something, Jay Kiss. I love me some Money Mayweather. Skip know that's my man. And I think he's the best pound-for-pound fighter on the planet Earth. Mm-hmm. But I've gotten in this argument with him. Too many distractions, particularly on the promotional side. And I think that 38, I know Maidana was a tough opponent because he rough and rugged. He know he can't outbox Floyd. He's just coming at him. I get all of that. But I'm thinking about a Pacquiao with his speed. I'm thinking about a Canelo Alvarez who had an experience with him in the ring, got schooled, would be better the second time around. I'm thinking about a Miguel Cotto who's trained by Freddie Roach and looks better now under Freddie Roach. And I'm thinking about Mayweather, age, attrition, more importantly, being preoccupied with too many promotional responsibilities. The Mayweather that we saw Friday night, to me, would lose to Pacquiao. Now, I ain't saying gonna lose to Pacquiao now, because I think he'll take Pacquiao to school. But the guy we saw Saturday night, to me, would lose to Pacquiao. Mayweather got to shove all of this aside, lock in for these last 3 fights of his career. What do you make of that?
I think you're right. There was a lot of distractions this last fight, a lot of social media, a lot of just out of the ring things that could throw him off. And you might be right. If he would have fought Pacquiao like that, it might have not been the right outcome. But me personally, I think his work ethic, his training has nothing to do with his out of the ring stuff. And when he zeroes in on an opponent, he zeroes all the way in on him, be it Pacquiao, whoever.
So that's your way of saying, for my man Skip here, that's your way of saying you and I on the same page. Pacquiao would be such a big fight that if that fight gets signed, that's all Floyd will focus on, and then it's over. Then it will be over for Pacquiao.
By the way, I never got to follow up with you, my friend.
Go ahead.
Did you hear back from the Mayweather team, Team Money, after you made that declaration on Monday's show?
I haven't. I heard a little something. I got to talk. No, we haven't had a chance to discuss, but they're looking for me.
They're looking for you.
They're looking for me.
You said retire.
I got to go. I didn't say retire now, but I said he got to stop playing around. And I said he would lose to Pacquiao based on what I saw. He got to switch it up a little bit because I gave him like a C-. I thought his performance was unimpressive at just not Floyd.
So let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Doesn't Floyd usually make a grand entrance flanked by Lil Wayne and Justin Bieber and whoever else
Back in the
happens
day
to be
it was
around?
City, but
right?
not anymore.
And last Saturday night, he entered with nobody. Nobody. It was just Floyd and Floyd only. Well, I took that to mean he was dead on focused, man. Like he was taking this very seriously. So is it possible he took this fight very seriously and he's just hitting the wall? It's just age and attrition is catching up, not focus.
Be careful with your blasphemy.
I'm saying. I am posing a question, which I think I am also answering with.
Don't let him
say something about the money team.
Go, let him have it. Let him have it.
I don't care about the money team.
Go ahead, Jada.
I only care about, will Pacquiao ever fight Mayweather? Because if he does, which I don't think is going to happen, you still think?
It's going to happen.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you because Floyd has been running and running. We saw him run in the ring the other night, but he is still on the run from Manny Pacquiao. Maybe when they're 48 years old and 46 years old, they're going to fight. But come on.
Floyd will fight.
People still want to see it.
They might pay for that.
I'm predicting Floyd will fight Pacquiao by May.
What do you?
By May?
By May.
Let's get Jada in.
I think it's going to happen too, because it's really nothing left. There's nothing left for him to do. The people want to see that more than any other fight.
Well, all the people except one, and that's Floyd. I think he's still afraid of him.
Your thoughts on that?
I don't think.
I do think
why
he's
haven't they
afraid of
been
him.
He's afraid of him. I just think him being the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, he just wants everything. You know, he wanted one-sided a little, or he wanted to be able to call the shots. And definitely, he wants the bigger purse.
And he hates Aaron.
Everything. Yeah, that's really what's stopping.
That's really what's stopping him.
Okay,
He hates Aaron.
I get all that, and there is some truth to that. But he's also looking in the mirror, effectively, at a Pacquiao who is Mayweather with power. He can defend
lost his
too.
last fight.
I know exactly what
fight before
I know
last.
all that.
Excuse me.
Did he wake up? I'm sorry. I'm not,
Here we
did you
go.
check? I
Here
don't
we
know
go.
whether he woke up or not. Is Pacquiao awake?
You
Did
said
he get up,
playing-
Jada?
what was he
I'm not
still
sure.
there.
I'm not
He's
sure.
still chest an hour after
He's
the
still
fight.
there.
He's still there.
You know who hasn't
Manny,
taken...
are you okay?
Yeah, Manny's fine.
Manny,
Here's the
are
point.
you okay?
Manny is so okay that he hasn't cared about his last 5 fights. He's waiting and waiting and waiting for Floyd Mayweather to say, okay, let's go, let's do it in May. I'm not buying it.
Floyd
I'm not buying
Mayweather, I'm making a prediction. This is no inside information. I'm just telling you, knowing Floyd, looking at him, seeing the tea leaves, how everything is falling in line, especially with a little slippage from Floyd on the last fight. I think Aaron and Pacquiao are more emboldened than ever. I think it'll be easier to make the fight. And I think the fight is going to be made, and I'm predicting that Floyd and Pacquiao are going to meet up by May. That's what I'm predicting.
I hope so.
And I will be there. That's a fight I will be at.